The week, Michael.
Well, I discovered this week that Mr. John Thain, who was the chief executive of Merrill Lynch, which was taken over by the Bank of America, in the few days before he was taken over, managed to put $4 billion the way of himself and his colleagues by way of bonuses. Now, these bonuses, you might think, were not well deserved because the company had actually lost $41 billion. And of course, the $4 billion will have come from the American taxpayer because the American taxpayer was putting money into Bank of America. So I think people are going to be really seething about this. I mean, we've seen what's going on in France today. People are very unhappy about the bankers being bailed out. I think public opinion on both sides of the Atlantic actually is not going to be happy until it sees a few bankers behind bars.
And let me tell you, I'll be leading the charge. My investment portfolio is with Merrill Lynch. And you ought to see what they've done to it. And yet they're paying themselves these massive bonuses. I will be at the barricades, leading the charge to the Bastille.
Quite right.
If that's where Merrill Lynch are based. But maybe not. Diane, your moment of the week.
It concerns a figure that's well known in the States, but not known here. Governor Rod Blagojevich.
I'm glad you chose to pronounce that. This wouldn't have been my moment, because I can't pronounce it.
I know, I've practiced all evening.
The governor of Illinois.
Right, and he's just been impeached tonight, and he's going to be removed as governor. And to understand this story, you have to understand that when Senator Barack Obama became president, there was a Senate seat available in Illinois. And in America, the governor chooses the new senator. It's not elected. And Blago, as he's called in America, but other people that can't pronounce his name, Blago was taped for weeks, cursing and saying this effing so-and-so can't get it because they're not paying enough money. This effing so-and-so can get it if they throw more money in a job for his wife. And he was particularly abusive about Obama. Those effing so-and-sos, all they're offering me is effing appreciation.
So he wanted to sell the seat, basically.
He wanted to sell the seat. He makes our members of the House of Lords sound like a Sunday school.
And he got himself taped. I mean, have you ever heard of President Nixon?
He was taped for weeks.
Taped lords? I mean, I think there's another lord for coming on to that. But would I just like to say to our American cousins, there's something called by-elections. You could learn from us. Have by-elections when these things come up. Now, Diane, as usual, unscripted, tease it up nicely.